Hello, Benimusik speaking here. Punk rock song by the band Bad Religion by Benimusik. Version: This is just a punk rock song. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend. Benimusik is officially forbidden. Benimusik's homeless journey in the year 2023-2024. Rome, Italy on April in the year 2024, where Benimusik is currently. Punk rock song by the band Bad Religion, where me myself, Benimusik, was at the concert in the German city Erlangen in Franconia, Bavaria, Germany, near the city Bamberg in Franconia, Bavaria, Germany, where me myself, Benimusik, grew up. I was at this concert of the band Bad Religion in Erlangen in Franconia, Bavaria, Germany, in I think the year 1995 or 1996. I think in the year 1995. Me myself, Benimusik, was at the concert of the band Bad Religion in this year in the German city Erlangen in Franconia, Bavaria, Germany. Was a good concert and a bit less people there. I don't know why, but I like this band very much. I don't listen anymore so much to them, but I still like them very much. And when in the 1990s, when I liked them a lot, and friends of mine too, the Grey Race, a record from the band Bad Religion, was in the current got published and was in the charts in a way. And the drummer of the band Bad Religion in these days, in the 1990s years, about the year when the record The Grey Race came out from the band Bad Religion, I think he was his hero, his idol was Keith Moon from the band The Who, because he imitated him in a good way in the shirt context, and he played a bit like Keith Moon, what is forbidden, I think. Keith Moon from the band The Who, and he orientated himself, the drummer of the band Religion, from the 1990s years, about the times when the record The Grey Race came out from the band Bad Religion in the 1990s years. The drummer of these days orientated himself, I think, to the drummer Keith Moon from the band The Who from the 1960s years mainly, who is my greatest hero ever in music and on drums. And yeah, I'm glad that our drummers outside and we're still in the 1990s years to try to copy Keith Moon from the band The Who in a good way, of course. I'm glad about that. So let's start the punk rock song by the band Bad Religion by Benimusik in the version of Benimusik. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. There are people who try to disturb me when I make music. I show you an example, only an example. People like this. You see them? You see them there at the bench. These are typical people who try to disturb me, myself, Benimusik, when I make music intentionally. Because I'm tolerant, but they do it how the German author Friedrich Schiller says, man bemerkt die Absicht und ist verstimmt. What means in English language, you recognize the intention. And because you recognize the intention, you get angry. And this is what I showed you there. These people do it intentionally, that I showed you right now, for example, to disturb me. They appear to disturb me. Because of this, I'm very angry against people like that. It's a typical example. This happens in my life 1,000 times a day. And the problem is, as I said, I'm very tolerant, but they appear to disturb me. And this intention makes me fucking angry. To have here in short coitus interruptus in this video, yeah? This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song. This is just a punk rock song written for the people who can see something's wrong. This is just a punk rock song.